Okay, our next drill is called wall shooting, and this is a very fundamental drill you can use with any group, any age. It's very, very simple. All we do is we have players line up against the wall. They're only about 2, 3, 4 feet away, depending on how old they are and how high they can get with their shooting, which is fine. But as they're spread out right here, all we're going to do is we're going to work on their form and watch how they shoot and just make sure of a couple things. Number one, again, and we say this all the time, just make sure their body is low, athletic position, and as they shoot, whichever hand they are, right or left-handed, we just want to make sure that their hand is under the ball, and when they finish, they're snapping their wrist like they would on a normal shot. The good thing about wall shooting is they get a lot of repetitions. So they're not shooting actually at a basket where they have to go chase the ball. The ball is right there for them after about 2 or 3 seconds. They can shoot and shoot and shoot, and you'll see how this works. Okay. So players ready? Go ahead and let's take some shots here. Maybe the most important thing in this drill is not only showing players how to shoot, but also having your assistant coach, or the coaches, walk around and be able to show each individual player they can work on something that they need to do a little better, whether it's bending their knees, whether it's shooting the ball up higher. And you can see each time as we do it, the players are getting in at least maybe 2 shots every 5 seconds, 4 shots every 10 seconds. That really adds up over the course of a practice. This is really important for emphasis on technique because here you can really break it down. They don't have to worry about, especially younger players, trying to throw it up toward the basket. They can really work on their form, work on their shooting, work on that follow-through. Again, as a coach or an assistant coach, really walking around and helping each individual player is very helpful, obviously, to the player, and you can really nip a lot of problems in the bud right away. All right, now what you'll see from this angle in wall shooting is, especially from a coach's standpoint, is to make sure that the ball, as you watch it in flight, is going up in the air and not out. So when players shoot, you really want to emphasize, especially with the younger players, if their knees are bent and everything looks pretty good, if you get that kind of result where the ball goes out, that means their follow-through is out as well, and that needs to be corrected right away. So as they go to shoot, you want to make sure that you emphasize, okay, shoot the ball up, shoot it up high, and not shoot the ball out. And players will understand this concept because if they shoot the ball out, that ball is going to ricochet back and hit them pretty hard. But if they shoot the ball up, they're going to have actually more time for it to either bounce or they can catch it in the air, which makes it a lot easier, and players will understand that from a visual standpoint. Okay? So let's watch and see if these players all shoot the ball up. Okay, go ahead, everybody. Bend your knees. Good. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay, and stop. Very good. Hold the ball. Very good. Hold the balls. What you see as these balls are in flight, we say you're shooting a very soft ball. All right, it's very soft. So when the ball goes up, it's soft, and when it comes back down, it's soft. None of the players, in other words, shot it out where the ball went over their head or they had to move their position very much. In fact, I think they all pretty much stayed right where they were the whole time. So a lot of good things to emphasize here in wall shooting. Again, you can nip a lot of problems in the bud because they'll get in a lot of repetitions. If you have an assistant coach who can walk around and help you out as well, that's even better. But you're just reinforcing the same foundation. Knees bent, body low, under the ball, shooting the ball up, dipping the cookie jar, whatever you want to call it in terms of your follow-through. But getting especially younger players to shoot the ball up is really one of the main purposes of this drill.